You want a drink? Three, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet LeChance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama. Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both? If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Divine smile on you, friend. Let's get going then.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. You'd best hurry it up.
Like to roleplay. No, not like that. I mean, like pretending I'm a mud crab that goes around pinching people on the bottom. It's rather fun. You should try it. Roleplaying, I mean. Although pinching bottoms is quite fun too.
Now you're...
Look at this. I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's the price we pay for openly recruiting. We'll have to step up our defenses. I don't suppose you have some good news for me. Of course. Why did I suppose differently? Fine. Tell me what you know. A woman? Trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where is she? And so you delivered her to them. They what? And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll? So they have everything they wanted, and we're left with nothing. By the divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle. Well, of course we do. I'm old, not stupid. We're just going to need some help. If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here, but there are people I've met and worked with over the years. We need their skills, their talents, if we're going to survive this. If you can find them, we might have a chance. Right to the point, aren't you? I like that. Not like those fools in the Order. We should keep it small. Too many people and we'll draw unwanted attention to ourselves. I think we'll want Serene Gerard. Breton girl, whip smart and good with tinkering. Fascination with the Dwemer. Weapons in particular. Last I knew, she was out in the Reach, convinced she was about to find the biggest dwarven ruins yet. Might need a little convincing, but she should. You'll also want to find Gunmar. Big brute of a Nord. Hates vampires almost as much as I do. Got it into his head years back that his experience with animals would help. Trolls in particular, from what I hear. Last I knew he was out scouring Skyrim for more beasts to tame. Bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan. Watch your back.
nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts. Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims. Ithron needing someone else's help. Never thought I'd hear that. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with? Vampires? That might change things. Tell me more about what's going on. By the 8th. Alright, look. I'll consider it. But I can't just leave this bear to prey on more innocent people. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Ithran expects of me. Where'd you come from? Backing down! Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Ithran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume. If Ithran is anything, he's stubborn. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there.
haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I'd swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. Just look around, will you? Isran? Wants me? No, you must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before I left. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me... Vampires. Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population. Well, what are they up to? Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just... So either I need to find the satchel those Thank you. It's not much, but this will help a great deal with some things I've been researching. Now, where is it Isran expects me to go? Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Divine smile on you, friend. So, you think you can make it on your own then? We'll just see about that.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Riften, Jewel of Skyrim. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure it is. I can take...
We need more drunk people in Skyrim. That would make things 10 times more fun. I mean, I would regard to discourage drunken behavior, and they should be encouraging it. A drunken person is a happy person.
All right, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, We're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we? This vampire showed up while you were away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again. I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please, just listen before your friend here loses his patience. It's about me and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me. The reason I had it, and why I was down there. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured out this part already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it. He just became absorbed, obsessed. It was kind of sick, actually. The prophecy said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. For someone who fancied himself as vampire royalty, that's pretty seductive. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll. I did, but something about you makes me think I can trust you. I hope I'm not wrong. Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now? Set my hatred aside? Not a chance. It's what keeps me strong. You better know what you're doing. It can stay for now, but if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it. Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, back before you know. The College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go to for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit. Here we are. Yes. The welcome I received felt really cold, even by vampire standards. My father. After all these years, that's the first thing he asked me. I trust you have the scroll. Yes, I have the scroll, gods. Thanks. Sorry, I have a whole host of emotions I don't know how to deal with. My family. It probably wasn't what you'd call normal. Yeah, let's move. I'm glad you're here with me.
Hold on. Did you hear something?
That's the best you can do! You're pathetic! Ulster, just die already!
Weapons up. I sense something. Hold on. Did you hear something?
Done and done.
Weapons up. I sense something.
Do you love taking it from behind? I mean, taking people from behind. As in sneaking up on them, of course. Sorry, I just can't keep my mouth shut.
Hold on.
There you are. Oh, no! Yeah!
You just got the short end of the stick.
How can you even move around with that thing? It looks awful to even put on.
Well, you asked for it.
This is highly overrated.
Shadow
Does it?
Mercy! That's enough out of you.
Couldn't ask for better weather. Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off.
What is it? Huh. You're no fun. I'm here, if you ever need me.
What now? All right.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red Hook.
Guess it's all clear now.
It was at the College of Winterhold that I learned the spell that made people naked. But
Another
it's
quiet.
definitely got to be my favorite.
So that was a moth priest
It was
then.
all my idea,
He
of
rode through
course.
town not long ago with an
I can
escort of
show you what you
soldiers.
like.
They didn't stop.
Whoa, calm down.
Just headed south
I
across the
didn't mean
Dragon
on me,
Bridge.
I was talking about on you.
Mm-hmm.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Fate is the name. I keep the inn. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
You know, even an age-old vampire can appreciate a quiet place to unwind. I'm glad you're here. Do you need something? Not that often, really. Being a daughter of Cold Harbor, I can go without blood longer than other vampires. That, and I can also rest to regain my energy. It doesn't fully satiate the appetite, but it staves off hunger for a while. So, don't worry. I won't go feral on you or anything just because I haven't had a daily meal. I also read stories. There was supposedly a vampire in Akavir which never fed in her entire life? Or whatever you call it. Supposedly, she even protected mortals from her own kind.
We bring honor to this land.
Yeah, actually. Do you need something? All right. About... Yeah, actually. I definitely didn't expect there to be a war of succession while I was gone. Also, I never expected a Cyrodiilic empire to conquer Tamriel, that Tiber Septim. Even the Remnants didn't achieve godhood. But what do you think of all this? Oh, okay then. You ever think about what's next? I've always fancied visiting the Somerset Isles. There's this wretched memory which haunts me. Makes me miserable every time. Let's just keep moving, alright? Another day in Skyrim. I'm still trying to decide which is more unpredictable, the weather or the inhabitants. What would you like to store? Very well.
Right run from all.
I'm okay with the...
Sorry.
Stay close to me. We'll take it together.
That's how it's done. Oops. Weapons up. I sense something.
There they are.
At least make it interesting.
Huh? Hello, who's there? Time to end this little game.
All right, let's do this.
You're dead! Your wife hates you! You're dead!
You have my back. Who's there? Enough mucking around. Do this.
That wasn't so hard, now was it?
Time to end this little game.
All right, let's do this.
Resist you, monster. I must.
How much longer can you keep this up like this? Your mind is strong. But you're exhausted with the struggle.
Must resist.
Yeah. I can feel your defenses crumbling. You wanted to heal me. You want to give in to me. Now, acknowledge me as your master.
Yes, master.
Sure, I might have some dirt in my past, but that's just ancient history. You know what I mean?
I welcome the smell of blood for all the kills I will make. Is someone there?
Is someone there?
All right, let's do this.
Shadows take you!
Do your worst. That's a bit. Whatever.
Nothing like a goose chase around the whole damned province. Do let me know if you...
But my master is dead, and his enemies will pay. I knew I heard something.
Weapons. I sense something.
But my master is dead, and his enemies will pay. I was sure I heard something. Who's there? I knew I heard something. Stop! I yield! That wasn't me. You were fighting. I could see through my eyes, but I could not control my actions. Thank you for breaking that foul vampire's hold over me. You arrived just in time. I think those vampires were getting hungry. I'm quite all right, thanks to you. Dexian Evicus is my name. I'm a moth priest of the White Gold Tower. These vampires claimed they had some purpose in store for me, but they wouldn't say what. Probably hoping to ransom me, the fools. You do? All right then, enough mysteries. You have an Elder Scroll. Remarkable. If my knowledge of history serves me, I recall that the Dawn Guard was an ancient order of vampire hunters. I will be happy to assist you with your Elder Scroll. Just tell me where I need to go. Very well. I'll hurry on my way there before more of those vampires turn up. Thank the divines for you.
hiding to right from? Oh,
Working hard gives a man reason for drinking hard. Well, that and putting up with a wife like mine. Uh-huh.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. The rain will stop eventually. Always does.
Let's move faster. The sun is... it's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
I'm impressed you could find a moth priest so quickly. For the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready.
My trip to Skyrim has become quite the adventure. Ah, my rescuer. It's good to see you again. It's not exactly the hospitality I'm used to, but your man Isran has seen to my needs well enough. And might I add, this is a remarkable fortress. I have colleagues back home that would love to study this place in detail. Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me, an image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, "Among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one." The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls. I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
Come on, old man. You should get some rest.
Do you have a moment to talk? That moth priest, Dexian, he said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking. Half of the people in your little crew would just as soon kill me as talk to me. That exactly doesn't make me want to open up. I got a warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something. You know, I've been asking myself the same thing. I hoped that if he saw me, he might feel something again. But I guess I don't really factor in at this point. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end. We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is, and if we're lucky, she actually has it herself. The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe, somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything, but the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was very cryptic, yet she called attention to it. Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas? I don't think so. She said she wanted to stay awake in case the situation was resolved. It had to be one of us, and, well, she's so much more powerful than I am. It just made sense for her to be out here. Anything else? They'd be even less welcoming to her than they've been to me. It would have been a bloodbath. And since the Dawn Guard are still around, that must not have happened. Any other ideas? Wait, that almost makes sense. There's a courtyard in the castle. I used to help her tend a garden there. All of our ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful. Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there. But it's worth a look. True, but I know a way we can get into the courtyard without arousing suspicion. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies to the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exists there. I think that's our way in. It's around the side of the castle. Let's move. Yes? What did you need? What now? I'm feeling pretty good, actually. Thanks for checking in. Hey, so... I'm glad you're here. It still feels kind of weird, waking up after thousands of years, even at this point. Just thinking about an empire in Cyrodiil, I definitely thought everything would end with the Remans.
Do you have something to say? Are you saying you don't trust me? Fair point, actually. Fine, but don't take advantage of me. At least not in that way. Yippee! I love holding people's junk. Yes,
Hey,
let's go.
So far, I think. Thanks. That's very kind of you. Though, there is something else. Just wanted to say how grateful I am for all that you've done for me. No one's ever been so genuine with me, at least in a while. I was lonely most of my childhood. My mother, at least for a time, was the only friend I really had. And then that prophecy came along. I'm sorry. I just had to get that off my chest. No, not really. For now, at least. This is getting a little awkward. I think I have a sudden urge to feed on something. You can be a real horker sometimes. You know that? I'm not actually hungry. At least for the moment. Alright, I have to say it now. Here goes. I've come to really care about you. I just wanted you to know that. I'm glad to hear that. Let's get going then.
Yes, I'm listening. I'm going to miss you.
Well, not really. Okay, maybe a little.
Yes? What did you need? What would you like to store?
Do you have anything that I could use?
Are you sure I can't use them? Ready to trade? All right, if you say so. I can't wait to see the courtyard again.
How can you even move around in that thing? It looks awful to even put on.
I wouldn't... Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off.
Yes? What did you need? Yes?
Keep that weapon sharp, and that wit sharper. It's a dangerous world out there.
you get me a present? Aww.
Here we are. Someplace we can finally sit down for a bit.
You ever think about what's next? I've always fancied visiting the sun. Understood. Sounds good.
Oh.
Sorry. Yes? What did you need? You sure you don't need me to take some of that weight? Doesn't look pleasant. Yes? What did you need? Sorry.
Another day in Skyrim.
Understood.
If you run into any trolls, just remember they're more scared of you than you are of them. Well, probably.
Yes, I'm listening. Is it because you're scared? What? I'm glad that's sorted.
Oops.
Yes? What did you need? What have you got?
Okay, let's see what you have.
Okay.